MLB The Show's coverage of major. James Paxton will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. I mean, he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one. He threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Now batting, Kyle Isbell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Isbell is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Eugenio Suarez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
He's going!
Runner's going. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
The designated hitter.
First pitch on its way. Aristides Aquino is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Runner goes for third. Strike taken. And an offline throw, but he gets the tag down, and he is out at third. Reds go down quietly, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No. Alex Wood is on the mound for the Reds in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, if Alex don't light your fire, you're working with wet wood. This is one of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Sneaky, quick, funky arm angle, 92 to 94, good curveball, one of the more underappreciated quality lefties in the game of baseball.
And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, 5-2 on their recent homestand. Last week of ball games, they've played just really nice baseball, all facets. Find ways to win late, found ways to bash teams to death, pitched well. Let's see if the start of this road trip halts their momentum a little bit.
DJ LeMahieu is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swing and a miss on what should have been ball 3. Instead, the count goes to 2-1.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away. Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Back up the middle. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 8 home runs and an even 40 RBIs. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Irvin is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So stepping in, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. LeMahieu over at second. Stanton on at first with 2 down. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Very high, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The set and the 2-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
3-1. Here it is.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
2 down, runners at first and second. There's ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing in the Yankee first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Paxton is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or a 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Count is 1-2 now. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed, strike 3. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. First pitch of the at-bat, and he takes ball 1. Ervin, originally from the state of Alabama. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. One left for Cincinnati. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Torres. Line drive, base hit to right.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. And that pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. The average for him at 267 on the year. 6 home runs and 23 driven in. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Set to get his day started, Miguel Andujar. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Galvis is there. To Iglesias for 1. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1.
The second baseman.
Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Now the 1-0.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Wood sets, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Pitch outside, the throw, and he is out at second.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Coming into the day, they've amassed the most strikeouts in the league, while also issuing the fewest walks, a feat that makes their coaching staff extremely happy. As one of them said to me, when you can rack up strikeouts like we do, but not walk anyone, that tells you a lot about the incredible stuff our pitchers have, and they trust it. Guys, it's an aggressive pitching staff with a lot of swing and miss in their game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Standing in now, Kurt Casale, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Behind 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. So one gone now in the Cincinnati third, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. 1 ball, no strikes to count. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Striding into the box, Kyle Isbell, a base hit in his first trip. Ball 1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. The 1-1 home. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Eugenio Suarez stands in as he looks at a called strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Nope. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Belted high and deep into right center. Stanton looking up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. To the plate now, Aristides Aquino.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
3-2 now. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 3-1. Leading off the inning, DJ LeMahieu, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A ball and a strike. Looking at his career totals, LeMahieu is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you'd want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. A ball and no strikes. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Now the pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now back.
Digging in, Luke Voigt. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. The 0-1. Hit down the line at first. To second for one. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. So they go down without a whimper here. 3 innings complete. It's the Reds. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full. Billy McKinney will be next. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Billy McKinney will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
The right fielder, number 6.
Into the box now, Phillip Ervin. Pitch swung on and missed the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. 0-1 count. Here it comes. In the air, out to right. On the move is Stanton. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. And he's up to 3rd safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So digging in now, Freddie Galvis. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. In there for strike 1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Reds leave 1, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And, oh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Line toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Torres carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First offering on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
0-1.
And there's ball 1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Wood sets. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Still even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-2 contest.
The third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As it's on the ground toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 30.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put Goodwood on.
Grounded back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Now back, second baseman.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Roy, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base and they can potentially drive in.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So it's 2. Ready now, Kurt Casale. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The catcher, Kurt Casale.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. First pitch on its way. Grounded down the... Oh, it's off the third base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
The center fielder, Kyle.
Stepping in now, Kyle Isbell. Liner toward right center, and this is going to find the gap for his third hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. Throw won't get him.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone. And
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Aristides Aquino is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And it's fouled away. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Aristides Aquino becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Joey Votto is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Tries to dump this one out to left, and that's in there. Base hit, and not in time as the run scores. And the second run will score as well as they grab the lead here at 5-3.
Number 29, Billy McKinney.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. And it's quickly 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the Yankees 3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luke Voigt. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Looking up is the right fielder. Still going back. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. Galvis has it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now to the plate, Nelson Cruz. A hit in 2 tries so far. In there, 0-1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Wood gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. The Yankees.
Leading off in Cincinnati, the right fielder, number 6.
Tommy Cangley takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0
Number
pitch.
48.
And that misses for ball 1.
Cangley.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. 3-0 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Galvis behind 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
The 1-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Kurt Casale, lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Jose Iglesias is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
1-1 to the Reds' leadoff man. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Cincinnati. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Lucas Sims is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 39. Lucas.
Ready for another chance? Torres, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hard hit at third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. In now, Aaron Hicks, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And now pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Sims stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. Ball taken there. 2-1 now. The pitch. 3-1 now as that misses down and in. Miguel Andujar will be next. This is pulled into right. Irvin is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Two away now in the Yankees' sixth, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. That's wide, 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty, 2-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still down a run, it's 5-4. Settling in now, Kyle Isbell, trying to keep it going.
The center fielder, Kyle.
Zach Britton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Eugenio Suarez will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. Down and away, ball 1. Britton, a California-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Aristides Aquino is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And right into the shift. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Adalberto Mondesi. Singled homer run in his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Votto. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The second
Here's the pitch. DJ LeMahieu comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base path?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're one hit away from getting right back into this.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Here comes the tying run home. Safe at the plate. It's now 5-5.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box, Luke Voigt, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Inside with the curveball. Bit too much break, and it's ball 4. Alex Colomé takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Gary Sanchez will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. 1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch. That's popped up. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Ball 1.
You got a ball, 1 strike.
And that misses. 2-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Oh, and he misses for ball 4, and he's forced in the go-ahead run.
The shortstop,
He's set, and the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Into right center field, and this ball's going to get down. A base hit. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. It's now an 8-5 game.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch. This lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
That ball's foul.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. 4 runs here in this half inning. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
And it's in time to get him. A 1 run is in to score on the play. And that'll bring up Mike Ford, who look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. The relay to second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second. And his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Tyler Wade will come on now and pinch run here. Standing in now, Adalberto Mondesi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a from the stretch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Swung on and chopped up the middle. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able. Tyler Wade will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot. Ready to begin the 8th and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Joey Votto. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Now playing third base.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special.
Number 29, Billy McKinney.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Chad Green is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 57.
In now, Phillip Ervin. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Green, a native of South Carolina. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Second and third here, one man out. All even now, 2-2. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. Now another 2-2. And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away.
Up next is Cincinnati.
First pitch on its way. Kirk Casale is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1 from the stretch. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be...
Oh, hold on. What a stop. How about that?
Now batting.
At the plate, Jose Iglesias. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he lays off there, 1-0. Second and third, 2 away. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Looking to minimize the damage here. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not...
Now batting. The center fielder.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 54. Aroldis. Man.
Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Weak roller right side. Scooped up. And he'll get in there safely.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game and call his parents and say he had a forehand day. You think he's going to tell him about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league game. Got to get that 4th one. That's what separates you. Those are the special moments.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Yankees 10 and the Reds 8. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Two and 0. The pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. And he gets the call there. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul, off to the right, out of play. The 3-2 one more time, and this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and set to stand in the ultra dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. No balls and a strike to count.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1. Into the box, Luke Voigt. He went deep back in the 5th. Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. Right fielder coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in Esteban Florial. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is pulled into right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is all set to start the 9th in this one. And standing in is the DH, Aristides Aquino.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
No one out with a runner at second. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Billy McKinney, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. He loses him on ball 4.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Into the box now, Billy McKinney. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. None out, runners at first and second. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Philip Irvin is at the plate as he watches ball 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santa Maria. So a 3-run blast is straightaway left. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. In his career, Galvis is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. You just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Here now the 2-2. Kurt Casale waits on deck. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. Ready once.
Now batting, the catcher.
Adam Ottavino takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ottavino.
The 1-0 delivery. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 3 runs already home here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Jose Iglesias would be next. Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is at the knees and called strike 3. So disaster strikes here in the 9th as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. Bottom part of the order. Sir Anthony Dominguez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Fastball well outside. Bases are empty, one man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McKinney's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, Tyler Wade. Here comes the first pitch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1-1.
Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
11-10 is the end of the line in this score. Cincinnati crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Robert Stevenson earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Sir Anthony Dominguez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 19th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the AL East, the Reds put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx. Herman